I would appreciate if you would include your audio, yes. They're having the sex again. I don't know. Not even showing me that it's recording, so I'm just gonna have to hope that it is. Let me check.
You want me to
I know a way
stream
around this.
instead?
No, fine. It's fine. It's fine. I got this. I got it. I'll go on here and see if audio's doing alright.
Yeah, but fucking Gravity Falls is such a good series. It's good it ended on the second season.
Okay. So whenever y'all are ready, just let me know. James, I still gotta invite you, don't I?
Yes, I've been waiting in the main menu for a good while now.
Says you're trying to load in, both you and Monkey.
Fucking
Like
hell,
it shows
I'm
that diamond
Halo
thing
5.
beside your underneath your Spartan.
It's weird,
I'll
because I
invite you
never
anyway.
got an invite. Okay, I'll join, after Halo 5
Halo
loads
5 is still having issues.
To this day, yeah, and it's never gonna be fixed, so, you know.
I'll be right back.
Alright.
I'm back. And just let me know when y'all are ready to play.
Oh yeah, that's where I'm gonna, I forgot to join. Attempting to reach Halo 5 Guardians lobby service. That's what it said earlier, and it never fucking let me join.
It says you're part of our fire team.
But the thing is, the lobby ain't, like, I can't see the lobby. And it's saying, because when you guys went into the match, last time, I got kicked out to the main menu.
Ew.
I think it's because I haven't played Halo 5 in so long, it's just not gonna work for me anymore.
Oh no. Well, I don't think that's the reason. But
Dude, hour just
Monkey,
doesn't
you
want
ready?
me. There was an
Well,
issue
Jdog-
connecting to the
Jdog
damn.
timed out.
Oh my god! You know what? Fucking, I ain't playing. Fucking, I'll just.
No, yes you are. You better butch up girly pants and get back in this fire team.
I'm.
You ain't gonna say
I restarted
ain't
Halo
playing
5.
after I'm streaming now. Yeah, better. So while we're waiting, Jdog, as far as gameplay goes, in your opinion, what do you think that we'll see from Infinite?
Probably definitely gonna see campaign shit, but I think we might see a lot of multiplayer and maybe more Forge stuff, possibly.
Okay.
And
Monkey,
then.
do you want to say? Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah.
I better continue. Go on.
Trying to think. Then maybe they might. I don't know, like announce the beta and the release date for the actual game. And I have a feeling. Now, this is just what I feel. The game might be delayed to next year. It might. because of the shit that's going on in the world right now. So,
You know what? If that game is delayed, I swear to God, I'm blaming you. I'm blaming you, James. If that game is delayed. Monkey, do you want to say anything about your expectations or your predictions? Hmm. All right. Halo Reach is a very good size, yeah. God damn it. Okay. Alright, I invited you again, James, because you timed out. Yes, Monkey? We can't. It's too late
oh
to back
my
out.
god, I can't deal with this.
Hopefully he'll make it. Now,
It's
before I see
just-
my predictions, on the topic
go
of,
on.
gameplay, do you think that we're going to see enhanced mobility, sprint, or do you think that they're going to do the ballsiest move I can think of and do classic? No running, just like Halo 1, 2, 3. What do you think? Okay.
It might be a mix between both.
I feel like if they're gonna go ahead and like play with the idea of getting rid of sprint, they should at least offer the ability to choose when I actually want it.
Okay. So we're talking about like mixture of different playlists and multiplayer.
Because everyone's different, that's obvious. Where are the
That
crawlers?
is a
I'm
very
hearing everyone
difficult
fucking
thing
fight
to
'em.
do. Admittedly, because when you design the maps, you can't design it with, okay, maybe they'll be running, maybe they won't. I think the maps are going to be designed for one particular gameplay aspect.
Yeah.
It's either the maps are either going to be designed with sprint in mind or they're not. They
What's
can't
the
be
what?
both, so that's kind of tricky.
Oh, I don't know which one. Hey, who knows New York?
I do not.
The Chrysler Building. Which one's that one?
It's the big tall one. That's hard to describe. Big tall one doesn't help. I
The
know
big
what
tall
the
one.
Chrysler
Thank you,
building looks
Sickly.
like,
Thank
but
you so much.
I can't describe it. I'm sorry. James, you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here. Yeah.
As far as what I think
Hold
we'll
on.
see, I think we'll definitely see gameplay. I think there's no question about it. It's been too long. The game is too close to being released for us not to see gameplay. I heard a theory that they're going to actually drop the beta on the day they reveal the gameplay, which would be amazing. But I think we'll see gameplay. I think they're going to show us campaign first, and then multiplayer. And I think that's all we're going to see. I can't imagine us seeing anything. Well, maybe we will. I don't think the game's going to be delayed. I think the whole point of it taking this long was so that they could make sure it wouldn't be delayed and that it would be complete. But we'll see. And as far as what I want out of gameplay, I'm a fan of both, classic and new. I think Halo 5's gameplay is just so much fun. But I also believe that Halo was at its best without sprint. I think that as a community, as the gameplay itself was a lot more like a chess game. It was much more thought out and not so much what it is now. But either way, I just want a good Halo game with a good story and fun multiplayer. That's all I'm asking for. Not too much, hopefully.
I'm
Yeah.
just, I expect what we see there to be, pretty decisive, I guess. Not everyone's gonna be happy because I see sprint being added, enhanced mobility. I see that coming back.
Yeah, I would honestly be happy if it just went away. Not because I hate it, but because I know the majority of Halo fans, you know, old and present, probably would be better without it. I think that's a very common request. There are a lot of fans out there that love mobility. I'm not saying that they don't, but I think the majority and the core Halo fans, the biggest part of it, wants the advanced mobility to go away. And I really want what's best for the community. I want to see it thrive again like it used to way before I even got into it. I think the only way to do that is to get rid of the advanced mobility, get rid of sprint. So, I don't know. It's a tricky situation. Because you're going to lose people no matter what you do. You're going to disappoint people no matter, either disappoint the old ones by keeping the advanced mobility, or you disappoint the new players by losing it. No, can't win.
If they, well, I don't know, this might sound a bit harsh, but maybe it might be good to disappoint the new players. Because the majority of the fan base is the OG, they want classic Halo, and I think if they go that route,
Yes.
definitely, I see Halo Infinite doing better. But again, we'll have to wait and see. Like I told you before the stream, my faith in 343 after what happened with Halo 2.
Hey, Segway,
So I don't.
Yeah.
get your ass over here. We're going shopping.
Okay. My faith in
Turn around.
3, I wouldn't say faith
Halo-
because, I mean, faith is a real weird word to use for this. I would say
Can I get in the
that
turret? Oh.
I believe the majority of 343, they love Halo. I think they really do. I don't think they're the demons that a lot of people make them out to be. I neither support them or don't support them. I'm a fan of Halo. As long as they do what's right by Halo, they're always good in my book. They've made some things, decisions I don't like. Some decisions I really love. Some I hate. Some I'm mad about. But I really do feel like they care about it. And I think they're changing and improving. The art style is a good example. They really surprised everyone. And I think they figured out why Halo was the behemoth it was. Because it was unique. It had a personality. Its art style was unlike anything you could ever see. As much as I love Halo 5, it doesn't look much different. Sorry, I jumped out. It doesn't look much different than a lot of shooters. It doesn't play much different than a lot of shooters. Even though it's good gameplay, it is fantastic gameplay. It's not unique. With the art style of Halo Infinite, it looks unique again. And I think if they keep the classic gameplay, it'll maintain that uniqueness and really pay off. But again, that's a ballsy move to just get rid of it completely. Especially when Bungie started that nonsense in Halo Reach. It's just a ballsy move, and I don't see them. I want them to do it, but I just don't see them doing it. But we'll find out.
We'll have to wait and see. Yep.
Yeah. I think Halo 5 would have been a better success if the story was actually really, really good. I think it really would have been successful because the multiplayer is fantastic in my opinion. The story.
If the original story got to been told, yes.
Oh, that would have been so good. But look at it
Well,
this way. If the story hadn't been as bad as it was, we may not even have gotten the classic art style back. That's something we have to keep in mind. Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe it had to fail like that to get back on it. You know what I mean?
Also, I need to go on a bit of a tangent here about the Prometheans real quick. Bungie actually had the idea for Prometheans back with that canceled. It was Halo game that was gonna be, you know how like the Telltale games are.
Yeah.
It was gonna be like one of. Yeah, it was gonna be one of those types of games, but ODST replaced it. And that game was gonna have where your character would slowly turn into a Promethean over time. And
where'd you hear this?
Shit. This was on Halo Forward channel, but then Hidden Xperia covered it. I think, and Yeah, I know Halo Follower ain't trustworthy, but this is a real thing because there's actual like
Yeah, as
proof
soon as
and
you said Halo
evidence.
follower, I was a bit like, eh. But then you said hidden experience. I
Well,
was like, okay, cool.
yeah, like not. I know Halo Follower don't have a good reputation, but not everything they post is false. Like this is one of the older videos too.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so 343 just took the concept Bungie had with the Prometheans and just made it a different faction.
To be honest with you, I know a lot of people hate them. I don't. I love them. I love fighting them in Halo
What's going
5.
on?
They're especially fun. I love the
I'm
soldiers.
concerned that we haven't seen any Mega Bloks figures of any Prometheans.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
very worried about that.
You're not
I'm gonna be
wrong.
very upset if they got rid of him.
Because the
Can you imagine
creator
how
could
sexy
easily
the
just use
soldiers
the
would look in
Covenant.
this new art style?
There's two of them.
The creator can definitely just use like the elite jackals, grunts, hunters. Then the banished, of course, will have their own. Like that's what I see
Ah,
because it was basically
Banished.
confirmed in today's Mega Bloks reveal that both versions of the grunts, alongside the created grunts, will be in Halo Infinite. So the old grunts,
That's
the new
cool.
grunts, and then the created ones, which is a combination. And I can definitely see like the Banished being the classic like Covenant you'd fight, then the created being the new Covenant you'd fight. And yeah, it'd be kind of weird fighting the same type of enemy just with a different look. But I honestly see them going that way, and then adding the Flood into the mix.
Oh, the fucking
And then
Flood.
Yeah.
maybe
There's gonna be a lot of
adding the
factions.
Prometheans. I don't think they're gonna be in the game honestly, because if they were, we would have
No.
seen Mega Bloks thing for them by now. But it's
I mean,
just
we
all
haven't seen Flood
banished.
Mega Blocks for them either, so I don't think that's a good way to rule it out.
We'll have to wait and see. I have a feeling they're, because a lot of people
I
didn't
will
really
say
like them and shit.
As much as I love Prometheans, I don't think the likelihood of them returning is that good, which doesn't make any sense because they couldn't possibly just drop an entire faction, especially since it was such a big part of Halo 4 and 5. But at my core, I really feel like the Prometheans have the best chance of not appearing in the game. I think the Flood is a definite yes. I think that based on what we've seen, I think they're definitely coming back.
Yeah, because of Halo Wars 2, and then them confirming that the Banished from the Halo Wars games will be in the next mainline game. I could also see that the Banished would be more of the defining role rather than the Prometheans. I do not see them being taken away from the game entirely. I do see them being less of an annoyance, not as much attention on them as much as they did in this one. 'Cause that was a big thing in this one. Like fucking the Prometheans got a shit ton of attention in 5 because they were pretty much the new faction, the ones you fought. Oh, face laser. And the new faction, the one you fought more than anything else. The biggest annoyance. Because we haven't had 3 factions before, have we? We've never had 3 massive fucking
Yes, we have.
factions fighting.
Halo 2 and 3. And 1.
That was... No, it wasn't.
Yeah. Halo 1 had UNSC, it had Covenant and the Flood.
No, not
Halo 2,
including
same
humans.
thing,
Not
Halo
including
3.
humans. Not including humans.
Okay, in that case, no,
No,
we
no, no.
haven't had 3 factions.
It's like it's all 3 of them were the ones that you would be fighting.
Okay, I see what you mean. If they added Prometheans in the mix, that would be more than 3 factions. So that's why I don't really see the Prometheans being back as plausible, even though I want them to be back so much, and I think that it would make sense for them
Now-
to return.
You know what we could get?
What?
We could get a hybrid. Say, the Flood comes back. What was one of the biggest things why the Prometheans lost against the Flood in the First Great War? Because the Flood
I
kept
see.
integrating into their robotic system and infecting the robotics, thus causing their own defenses against them. So I could see eventually, like in Gears War 5, the fucking leeches and the DBs, I could see Covenant Promethean hybrids being an enemy.
That's actually a pretty good theory. Although I hope it's not true, to be honest with you. I mean, I want the Flood to be back, obviously, but I want the Prometheans to be back so much.
But we haven't seen what
Or
happened to them though. We
Prometheans.
in Halo Wars 2, what we see them, we get to see them, we fight them off pretty much. We don't see them actually like die. We don't see them get wiped out. We just fight them off and that's it. So
I
then,
think once they were released from High Charity, that there is no way to contain them. At least not yet. So they're more than likely somewhere.
Where's the car?
I don't know.
Where's...
Outside. You want to lock it? I don't think I locked it.
I think there's also Flood locked away in some more rings that the librarian had. I'd be surprised if there's not.
Honey,
What?
you do realize you scared the shit out of me, right? You want your chat, right?
Yeah.
Luke wants me to join the party. Want me to invite him?
I don't know.
Yeah, go ahead.
He just doesn't have Halo 5
Hold up.
installed anymore.
What do you mean?
Oh, he's a traitor. But yeah, go ahead and invite him. You can ask him his opinions and thoughts on
Sure, cause
gameplay.
he's on MCC. Since Halo 5 ain't working, I'm just gonna hop on
Yes,
MCC
I'll go to
with
MCC.
him. Okay, yeah, good. We can all go then. All of us can.
I'll jump in that too.
Okay, I'm heading on there because fuck Halo 5 right now. I'm sorry, but I just can't with it.
I haven't heard the name
He
from
didn't
forever.
mean it, baby. He didn't mean it.
NitroUndertaker. Fuck, that's
Everything about it. Rudy was gonna play Halo, so I might
Rudy.
invite him. I'm gonna try to invite him.
Good friend. And by good friend, I mean I can't stand him. No, he's a good friend. I've known him for a while. He's a weird apple.
I get the mega boxes, dickhead.
Have you been sickly?
Been okay. Trying to get through life. I wanted to ask you your opinions on what we'll see as far as gameplay goes.
Oh, I don't know.
My
When do you want me to do it?
let's see. I mean,
Both.
my personal
Wednesday wants to
wish
pick up?
would be, or let's see. Sorry.
When do you think
Can
that's?
you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So if they can pick up
Okay.
tomorrow, I can do it tomorrow as well.
Sorry, someone was talking. Anyway, so gameplay. I think it's gonna be a little bit like the Mythic
Okay.
Slayer mode in Halo 5. If not
You
that, then some type
moving,
of compromise
house.
between the classic mechanics and the new mechanics.